Welcome back to our channel SQL is easy. This is an intro video to the MSBI. In this one, we are going to talk about what is MSBI, what are the different tools we have in MSBI, and how we can use it and how we can get the benefit of it. Right. So let's start with MSBI. What is MSBI? Name itself suggests M stand for Microsoft, right? Then BI, that is for business intelligence. So it is the tool of a Microsoft for the business intelligence. So basically it's a package. MSBI is a package which gives us the solution for reporting, which give us solution for analytics, which give us solution for reporting, right? So MSBI is having the set of the tools. Let's start one by one. Basically it consists of three parts. The first one is SSIS, SQL Server Integration Services. Then we have SSRS, SQL Server Reporting Services. Then we have SQL Server Analysis Services, right? SSIS is used for the ETL purpose, right? ETL is stand for extract, transform, and load. So let's say you have a data in multiple sources, like you have a data in Excel file, you have a data in Access file, you have a data in SQL Server, you have a data in Oracle, you have a data in Postgres, or different MySQL, one of the DBs, right? So now you want to do what? You want to import all the data to a single source. So in that case, we have a tool called as SSIS, which we can use to import that data to a different sources. So this is for the ETL purpose. Perfect. Next is SSRS. Microsoft has given a solution for reporting, and the suite we have for the reporting is SSRS. So SSRS is stand for SQL Server Reporting Services. So we have a different reporting solution in the market, like we have the Crystal report, right? There are different kind of reporting solution we have. SAP also having their own reporting solution, right? So likewise Microsoft has also given the solution for reporting, and that reporting solution is SSRS. So in SSRS we can create the report, we can view those report, we can understand the data, and we can integrate those reports to the different programming environment. So this is for reporting. Great. Next is SSAS. Some nowadays data are increasing day by day. So there are a lot of data warehouse system, lot of data mart, lot of thing. So data is growing tremendously. So to understand those data or to analyze those data, it is not simple to use the conventional system to understand it, right? Like if you have the billion trillion of records, those record it's not easy to understand, to analyze. So for that we need to have some kind of better analysis tool. So Microsoft has given the analysis tool called as the SQL Server Analysis Services. So this is a tool where we can analyze the big data, where we can create the dimension, where we can have the measures, and then we can understand the analytic structure there. Okay? You guys better know about the dimensions, measures, right? So these are the three different tools we have in MSBI, and these tools are really very important. So if you guys having the idea about SSIS, then you can get a good job. If you are having only knowledge of SSRS, still you can get a good job. And SSIS also, if you having the knowledge with this, along with this about two, you will also get a good opportunity in the market. So these are the booming tool in the market. In my career I have seen lot of opportunities, and wherever I went for an interview, I have been asked the question related with MSBI. So I will suggest you guys go through the MSBI as as a good suit to and good knowledge and to have a good knowledge about it. So the with a SQL Server, if you have the knowledge of MSBI, then that will add it as the advantage for your resume, right? So so first thing, how where can I create this SSIS, this SSRS, and this is SSAS project, right? So for this the different things we can have a different projects. So what you need to do, you need to search in your system data tool. First you need to install, obviously I already installed it, so I have it, SQL Server data tools. I have the version of 2015, but you can have the latest version also. I have not upgraded it, but that's not a problem here. So select that tool and click on it. Once you will select it, you will see the IDE for the MSBI. Previously it was named as the business intelligence, but 2010 onwards Microsoft renamed it as the data tool. So this is an IDE for the business intelligence project, where here we can create SSIS project, here we can create SSRS project, here we can create SSIS project. Correct. So let's talk about this ID first. If you'll observe it carefully, you will see this ID is similar to the .NET, right? Because it's a .NET framework. As it is a part of Microsoft, so Microsoft enabled the business intelligence system with a .NET. So you should have the latest version of the .NET framework for running this data tool. Correct. So let's talk about the ID. Here you will see different menus like file. So you will have here different new open tabs. So new for creating the new project, right? So you can create here the new project. Then if you have already created, you can open that project with a solution or a project, right? So you, this one is not that much important. Then this edit section, this is very simple. Here you will see solution explorer. You can see how many solution you have opened in your current directory. So you can see here all solution, team explorer, server explorer. If you want to connect to SQL Server, you can use the server explorer. Then different things like class, hierarchy, all these different options we have here. If you want to debug the solution, you have the different options for debugging here. If you want to start profiler, you can start it. Team, tools, all these are basically not that much important as the first as a fresher, or as a if you are running it the first time. So these are the different menus. We will understand it one by one. Now let's go to the new section. Now I'm going to create my first SSRS project. So what you need to do, you need to go to the new, then project, then click on it. When you click on a project, you will see one pop-up window. There you will see different kinds of option. So let's go and see. You need to search for a business intelligence. When you will install data tool, you will see this new template has been added in your project list. So in the business intelligence section, you will basically see three kind of project. One is analysis, another is integration services, and another is reporting services. If you'll go to the business intelligence, you will see all project consolidated. But if you will go individually, you will see for reporting server you have a two kind of project. That's a reporting server project wizard and reporting server project. So if you want to create the project, you want to create the reporting solution from the scratch, you can go for the report server project. But if you want to create the reporting solution with a inbuilt feature of the data tools, you can go with the server project wizard. So in the wizard project, system will ask you how do you want to design the report, from which data source you want to take the report, and everything will be asked to you. So this will be simple one. Report server project wizard will go one by one. Then is integration services, the same thing. Integration services project. In the integration service project, this may be building for a high performance data integration or workflow solution, right? So if you want to create it, the project from the start, then you should go for this. But if you want to use the inbuilt feature of the SSIS, then you should go for the integration services import project wizard. Their system will ask you a lot of things you need to answer, and you need to provide the proper data, proper things, and it will create the SSIS project for you. Next is analysis services. In the analysis services, there are different kind of things here. So basically, this is quite uh, uh, quite difficult, but it's not that much difficult that we can't understand. We'll go here one by one. The thing is multi-dimensional data. Just try to understand the thing, multi-dimensional data. So multi-dimensional data means cube dimension, the data which we can't fit into two dimension. We can see the data like two rows and columns. That kind of data is called as the two-dimensional data. But multi-dimensional data, it will have the multiple dimension. I will show you. We will go one by one. Now let's go to the reporting services. In the reporting services, now we are going to create our first reporting project. So I'm going to click on the report server project. I'm naming it as the reporting project. You can give any name, that's not mandatory, but if you are creating it for company, give the proper name. Like my company name is SQL is easy, so I am giving SQL is easy as the name of my project. Then location you need to specify, then the solution name you can give it here, right? So next option, create directory for solution, yes. Then add to the source control. I am using another custom source code, so the files will be automatically added there. Next is okay. When I click on OK, the default project will be created. So you can see here creating project SQL easy. Now my project is creating in a backend. Okay. When this process is completed, the project will be added into the Solution Explorer section. You can see here. If you see at my right side, you can see the SQL is easy project has been created. It has a three things. The first thing is shared, then shared data sets, then reports. So basically, shared data sources. Data sources means the servers. In short, data sources means servers. So which data sources do you want to connect? So in my system, I already have the SQL Server database installed, so I will connect to it. So how could I do that? Add new data source, right click on it, then it will ask you the data set name. I will give the data set data source. You can give any name, there is no mandatory condition. Then create a connection, that's a connect to the server. Server name, you need to give the IP name if you are connecting to the remote server. In my system, I'm connecting to the my server, so I'm giving my server name here. Windows authentication, where you can also select the SQL Server authentication, right? Then it will connect to this database, and it will test, and it will search for the respective database.